Hey, everybody. You ready for Valentine's Day? Let's see who's here. Hi, Sheila. Oh, yeah, we're going to have fun. Last-minute Valentine things. You always need an extra card. Hi, Susan and Liz, Charlotta. There's Karen, Laura, Diane, Isabel, Sonia. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Rhonda from cold northern Indiana. Oof. It is warm here. I can hear the snow melting. It's sad, but that's all right. There's Louise. Did I say hi, Isabel? I can't remember. It's been 2 minutes. Hey, Teresita. Good to see you. There's Donna. Leslie. Not ready at all. Well, you know. Well, you'll be ready after this. Hey, Pauline and Mary Beth. Vicky. Rainy Southern California. Hi, Tammy. All right, well, we're going to do some fun stuff. I've been working on Valentine's Day for like a week and a half. And I just love this. It's so soft and pretty, and just telling people you love them. It's just a nice thing to do. So obviously I am still in my disarray status here. And, you know, I'm going to work on it this weekend. My husband's going out of town. And the workers are going to be here, so I have to get up. They're doing our bathroom. They're tiling it. So I have to go down tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock to get tile. Hey, Jody, you're snowed in Iowa. Oh, boy. I'm jealous. Anyway, so the bathroom is moving along. Did I tell you we're getting heat in the floor? So it's cool. They have like these coils that they put in. And then this morning they tested them to make sure they work. So they didn't put the tile on top and they didn't work. So, hey, Sarah Clark. So anyway, we're going to have heated floors. So we waited, 20 years, 25 years to get this. So, hey, Tina, good to see ya. So anyway, the bathroom renovation is going along. It seems like it's never going to end. But, when it's done, it'll be good. Hey, Glum, how are you? All right, so we're going to finish some of our, these are projects I haven't even shown you yet, okay? So I got to tell you what happened last night. I was up at the Dollar Tree, and I was looking because I knew we were going to do this little pencil project. So there's a guy ahead of me, and obviously he's buying stuff for both of his kids' classes to give out on Valentine's Day. And he's got a lot of stuff in his cart. So I was behind him. I had 2 things. I had 2 packs of pencils. So he says to me, just put them up on the counter. I'll get them. Then you won't have to wait. And I was like, no, that's fine. Really, I don't mind waiting. I was just standing there. And anyway, like he just took them off the belt and gave them to the lady, and she scanned them, and he said, "Do you want a bag?" And I said, "No, I'm good." And so he just sent me on my way, and it was really nice. And then I heard him do the same for the lady behind me. So that's really kind of cool when somebody does that, and it made me want to do that too. So that the thing where you're like a Chick-fil-A and you buy lunch for somebody else. It's just a cool thing because I felt bad, but then I did it because I really didn't want to wait in line. So anyway, people are nice. So yes, heated floor will be nice. My dad had it, and that's what made me want it. But anyway, all right, so let's get going on these. I have another, hopefully, system to get my camera over here that's not going to be too bad. We'll see. I know, wasn't it cool? Yes, it was a lovely gesture. I loved it. Yeah. And you know what? His kids were right there. So they're seeing their parent be generous. So anyway, that was all that happened last night. Oh, and then I was on a live with Anne yesterday for Bella Crafts. And the minute we turned it off, my computer died. And I was like, this is just ridiculous. I've had it for 7 years, but my keyboard sticks. So every time I type a T, it does 2 T's. And it's just, there's a lot of things on it. It's out of storage. So I last night went out to Best Buy and I bought another computer, which is a lot of money, but it's got the most storage you can get. So hopefully it's going to work. So I have to bring this computer down tonight, and I'm very nervous about it because they will have both computers and they're going to transfer the data over, and it should be 2 days. So I don't know. I have my phone, but I won't be doing a lot of social media. But anyway, I'm going to hope that it comes out right. I can figure it out. So that is what's happening here. So let's get going. Oh, one more thing I wanted to tell you. We're going to do a giveaway. This was so cool. Another kind thing happened. Joanne Howard, a friend of mine from local area, she's, we've had some adventures together. Anyway, we met for lunch a couple weeks ago, and she had a bag of stuff of my dies that she had, finished with, and she said, I want to pass them along. So I was thinking this would be a cool thing to give out some more prizes for those who had been, redecorating with me and tidying up. So what I'm going to do is I think we'll give it another week, and then we'll kind of end the Tidy Up Challenge, even though you may not be done. I know I'm not. But I had a good start, and I'm going to continue. So if you have anything to show, if you want to post your storage solutions, so maybe you did this a while ago and you didn't share it yet and you want to, go ahead. Put a picture in the group, the Eileen Hall Fan Club. If you're not a member yet, go ahead and join. And please make sure to answer the questions, because I've seen a couple people who didn't answer them and I don't think they made it into the group. So make sure to answer the question. It's just a couple little questions. So if you have storage solutions problem areas that you want to maybe ask questions about and see how somebody else might deal with it, that would be fun too. Or if you have finished rooms or finished areas even, post them in the group and do the hashtag TidyUp2025. And we'll do that for another week. And then next Thursday, I will announce some winners. Now, I'm going to have to ask you, because there's some dies that have been out there. You might have them, you might not. So I'll be asking you, oh, thank you, Glum, if whether you have them or not, because you probably don't need 2 of each if you're really being good about your storage. So, all right. So that's the plan. Thank you. Tidy Up. Yeah, Tidy Up 2025. Thank you. It's part of the process for you, staring at things expensive for months before buying. I know. And it wasn't fun. And then, you know, there's the thing. Well, do you want to buy the warranty? Do you want to get this, that? Do you want the Best Buy credit card? Do you want blah, blah, blah? So anyway, it took a half an hour. But they had it in stock and I need it. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Glum. Whatever. I mean, even tidy would be fine. Thank you. Okay. So let me show you what we were going to do tonight. And this actually was something that I started making when I'm sending out Etsy orders. And then I thought, there's no reason why you can't keep having little Valentine or heart image things. So I have a couple versions of these. They're just like 3 pencils. I love pencils. I like getting pencils. I like sharpening them. Yes, it is a great way to pay it forward. And if you guys don't have them and she's happy to share, I love the whole thing of it. We have a good theme today, sharing the wealth. So this was how I was making them first. They're very, very simple. Then I found another one. Whoa, this did not close all the way. But this is one that I found when I was looking through something else. So that's the, it's clear. This is the, all right, I'll show you when I turn the camera down. This is the way that I kind of figured out what I want to do. So I'll show you the pencils. These are the pencils. Well, actually, these are not the ones that I had from last night, but I'll show you those too. These were pretty. I got them at Target, and they usually have them. You know, they're just cute. And I have finally found a good pencil sharpener. So actually, you know what? I could give away some of these too. These are ones that I got last year at Creative World from Sizzix, and they have a nice white eraser, which we love, on one end, and then a nice pencil sharpener inside. So I'll be giving away some of those too, okay? Hey, Madeline, how are you? All right, let me turn the camera. All right, let's see how this works. Hang on. Okay. Oh, look at that. And it's nice and steady. Hooray. Okay. Can you guys see this okay? Hallelujah. All right. So these are the ones that I got at Target. These are the ones that I got at Dollar Tree. Those were $1.25. These were at the Dollar Spot, but probably a couple of years ago. I don't remember when I got them, but they're pretty. I like these kind of better than this, but you can mix and match them. And so what I was doing was when somebody would do an Etsy order, oh, here's our little, I don't remember if I showed you this when it was done. So there it is. So Madeline has hers and she put it on her little cart, she said, sent me a picture. So this is just some Sizzix cardstock. You probably want to have a cardstock just so it keeps its shape. Now, I was also working with a couple of different bags, and these I got, these are a little over 2 inches by 7.5. The pencils are long. That was the problem. So the pencils are, and I think it's a pretty standard size, 7.5 inches. So I'm going to show it with this bag, but I did also have some other ones. They're more of like a, I don't know what you would call it. Like, they're not the, I don't know. They're more like a Ziploc bag, okay? But these are the ones I'm going to use. They hold their shape a little better, I think. This one is short. I don't know why I did it like that. I maybe cut it first and it was wrong. So let's just go through. And I do have a finished one that has the numbers on it. I think these would be fun to send to kids. I think it's this one. One of them has the, oh, it must be the finished one. But all it is, let's just take it apart. It's just one long piece of paper with a hole punch, and then this is a 1/2 inch here. Yeah, that was the first one I did because I wasn't sure how thick the pencils were. So it must be this one that I did. Yeah. So here are the measurements. Why do they dogs decide they want to go to if you're watching? I don't know. The nerve. All right, these I'm going to put back because they're cute, but so you can use all of your scraps. You just want to make sure they're lined up going, vertically instead of horizontally, because then, and this is a piece of file folder that was left over. So you can use whatever you have. Here's one that I did for Christmas. So same idea, but this one has 4 in them. And this, I took a tag and bent that around and just, tied this little twine thing. They took a little time though. And these do too, but they're fun. So this, I thought 3, 4 pencils, whichever. Okay, so all I did was I cut a strip that was 1 3/4 by 12. And then let's get out the scoring board. I'm getting just as hemmed in as I was at the other place. It's me. All right, so yeah, this was the Sizzix cardstock, so it's not quite 12, but 12 by 12 paper would work great. Just adjust the measurements. All right, let me find my scoring tool. Oh, all right, Susie put this away. I thought I remember she put that there. All right, so I just took a long strip. It's 1 3/4 by, supposed to be 12, but close enough. And then you're going to score at 7 1/2 and 7 3/4. And this is to allow for the little pencil feet at the bottom. And then what you can do is you can cut some other paper to kind of decorate it a little more. So I just cut it a little bit smaller. And I think this would be pretty to just add to it. So let's just trim this off. And okay. So I'm thinking I guessed right. I can always keep trimming. I don't have much room here. That isn't right at all, but you can just bend it around even. All right, so, and if you wanted, you could round these, I don't think I'm just gonna glue this down and then, oh, that's kind of pretty too. Love songs, but I like the print of the other. Yeah, this is not doing well. I went to order another one of these and it didn't, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think they're not shipping. I think I mentioned this because they have to go, they can't go when it's cold out. They can't ship them, which seems crazy, but it's probably true. Not a glue expert. All right, so I'm just gonna put this around here and cover up my pencil marks. And just kind of center that. Wasn't very good. All right, so then I can just go back here and punch another hole. And all I did was I came in from the top and just like, be a little off, but all right. And this is nice because it lets us do the pencils in there so they stay and they're not flopping around. All right, I'm just gonna re-score this because okay. Oh, you love this idea. You always put pencils with the Valentine. Oh, that's nice, Rhonda. Well, you can always use them. I love pencils. All right, I did not get enough glue on here. I'll just glue that, or I can just turn it off. Just easier. All right. Good enough. It's gonna be. Oh, come on. Sorry, it's not a precise cut. All right, so let's get our little bag here. So I'm going to put it so the it goes in through the back. And you could use your stamps. You could use, the pattern paper is really pretty. I think. Oh, and I was going to glue this down actually, but let me put my pencils in so I know how much. All right, so this says good vibes. And it's got some hearts. And if they're a little wild, I don't care. That it's Valentine's Day. And then what I was going to do is glue this down so this will hold these kind of in place. And you could use other adhesive, but the glue is out, so. And just line that up and kind of press it down like that. And then center these a little bit. These seem to be different heights, but only a little different. And then if you wanted to tie like a nice little bow around here, you could do that too. And I had to trim it down because it was, with the dimension, it was a little wide. So I just fiddled around. Whatever bags you have, you might have some that would work that are different size or whatever. But anyway, so, oops. I already used this one. All right, so you might need a little washi tape or something to glue that down. Anyway, that's the idea. And you could, tie a little ribbon or put a little note or a little bookmark inside. That would be cute underneath, wouldn't it? So that is the first project. Yes, kids love getting fancy pencils. I know, I do too. You could use a heart punch. That would be cute. I bet I have one. Oh, good one, Jody. Okay. Yeah, these are fun. I mean, how easy are they? And this would be fun to do with kids, just get a bunch of them and let them make them for their friends. They could put them in the little Valentine bag like the guy at the dollar store was buying. Actually, I was impressed because it was the day before or 2 days before. So, all right. So the next thing I wanted to do was, let me see here. I tried to be organized and put them in little envelopes. All right, let's do this. So this is some little pockets, and these could get mounted on cards, or you could put them on a ring. I just started with these, and I just punched out some library cards and pockets. Well, it's an ATC card, and the pocket that comes with it. So I had some extra scraps of paper, and I kind of did pinks and, Valentine-y colors. And it also comes with a couple little label and 2 tabs. So I cut some of them. And I was just going to kind of put some together here. I think these are pretty. So this one I had already started. So this is just a piece of, it's not even really cardstock, it's just a single-sided something. And these were really pretty little posy flowers that I had, millinery flowers, I think. And I thought they would be pretty to put on here. It was kind of a pain, but I fired up my glue gun here and got that going. And that's where I just glued these on to this tab, which is a rounded tab. I also have some lace here. I have so much stuff. I can't just stop at one thing. But here's some lace. Here's some little trim. There's a flower, but it's pretty big. But I don't know. What else is in here? Just some little fibers and twine and yarn, tassel, kind of big. Anyway, let's see what else we have in here. So we already have something that's a little bit lacy here, but I could add something else. This is pretty. That's a little piece of velvet. Oh, I like that. I think that's too blue. That would be pretty with like a word on it. So I also have some scraps. I have embossed stuff. Wait a minute. Let me just move my pencils in. I find that this Valentine crafting is crazy because I have so much stuff that I collect. Oh, now these, I wanted to show you these because I was thinking I could do these on, stamp them on a card background. So what these are things that I got when Clear Snap was in business. And the way that you get your image on, I don't know, does that look familiar to you guys? This is the crochet embossing folder. So the way that you do these, and I had done this on another live, but let me just do another one while we're at it. So you need a heat gun, and you need an embossing folder, and you need a piece of this foam. Now I got some blocks at Dollar Tree, and they work fine. The only thing is they don't smell so hot when you do it. So I thought, those could be like toxic chemicals or something. So maybe I won't do them. So this block was designed for this purpose, and I just bought a bunch of them before Clear Snap went out of business. So I'll just show you with this, but it'll work with other stuff too. All right, so I'm just going to turn on my heat gun, let it get hot for a minute. Yeah, I know, I forget about them too, but it's such a pretty impression. You know, it's very soft on the background. It's not a very sharp one, so it's a little bit soft. All right, so I'm going to use my sweater embossing folder. And I'm just going to heat this up. Usually I do this away from my embossing folder. And the fun thing about it is, like, if you get little marks in it, the heat makes it pop up. Actually, I think I set the cover, or the, this little round thing on top of it, and it may have made more of an impression than it can. But I think when I press this down, it's going to be fine. Now, I'm not sure how long it takes to actually heat this, so I may be doing it too long, but I'd rather have the impression on there. All right, so now I'm just going to press this down, and you can do front and back separately. Okay. Look at that. See, it's not exactly great, but I kind of like that it's like a vintagey, kind of faded in some spots. So let's get some ink on here. Some Catherine Pooler inks. Let's do Cotton Candy. This one is very light. So let's do this on the back. Actually, yeah, let's do that on the back of this card here. Let me get a piece of stuff put down. And it stays, that's the good thing. So you can, this one, I did that a long time ago. I don't even know when. So you're just going to take your ink. I'm not sure if this is very loaded up with ink, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I can see pink. So, and the nice thing is they're right about the right size for an artist trading card. So let's try and see what happens. Oh, cute. That looks like paper. Look at that. I am impressed. You guys see that? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Many of these foam blocks have had them for years, but never done anything with them. Block them after a demonstration, as one does. Yeah, get it out, Isabel, if you can find it, because this is cool. Wow. I can't believe the depth. Look at that shade there. Doesn't it look crazy? Wow, I love that. I like that better than that. All right, I'm going to do some more of these. I love that. All right, so let's work on this one. That'll be pretty. Okay, and we could try other colors. And just to show you, I have a couple other little cards that I already made. These are just some 49 Market scraps that I had. I thought that was a tab or something, but that'd be a nice little sentiment strip. And this is a piece of watercolor paper that I had that I wasn't sure what to do with. This is the lace folder, so these are nice backgrounds. This is a kind of cool, like shimmery pink card. And then these are other just ones that I had. There's another watercolor one. I thought that went nice with the 49 and Market paper there. So anyway, let's yeah, I really like that. It's just so cool. All right, I want to do that with some more stuff. So we can decorate the pockets too, or just the cards. And, you know, these would fit on an A2 card really perfectly. So, and I think just a little bit of decoration would be fun with all your little scraps of stuff. So let's just put this, because I think I do want to do a little sentiment. Maybe on here. This is the one that I didn't cut straight. But it's a little fat. But we could do a word on this. So let's see. I got out my stamps that were, this is called the faux postage set, or I can't remember the name of it. It's in my Etsy store, but it had some fun little Valentine like images, especially this one. Let me stamp it for you. Oh, we could stamp it right on here. All right, I still have. Okay. This is going to take 2 hours to clean up tonight, but hopefully it's worth it. So let's do this on here. Now I had it with black. I don't know. That might be kind of. Maybe we'll do brown, or less subtle. Thank you, Glum. Yeah, I think it's called postage. Maybe I don't have it on the actual card, but it's, you know, it's got one that says ephemera. It's got all these little different things around it. It's got special delivery, plain, little. I like that guy. I want to put him on there too. And I use these for another project also today. So here's one that I haven't inked yet. So let's do this one. I'm just going to like touch it down a little bit for texture on here. So maybe a little darker pink. It's a girl. And I'm just going to go like this and just kind of roughly. Oh, that does add a little texture. Now, while I'm at it, I might do the background here. Yeah, that's cool. So like that. No, like that edge, but there. Well, you can ink it. Also acts as an inker. It actually does. Because the ink is not absorbing, you know, it's just sitting on the top of this. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's do long top. Let's do in brown the Valentine one on the card. I don't think I want to match that. That color doesn't look like it goes. And I'm just going to turn this a little bit. The thing got in the way. Shoot. Oh well. Sent with love. All right. Well, you'll see on the other one that it came out good. We can put something on top of this like this. So you won't even see. Well, I don't like that next to that. But I think I'm just going to do this too while I'm at it. It's upside down, but and cancel, sent with love, February 14th, kiss. All right, so there's that. We could do something with this label. You know, that's pretty. That could hold something in. Or this could be like a little kind of tuck, you know, something could go. I don't like how yellow that is though. Or you could fold it under like this and glue it and, you know, hold something in here. I don't know. Let's see. Here's a little flower. That might be cute. Or that could go up here, right? Yeah. Or even a little piece of lace like this. This is the one that I got the other day, and I've been just using little snips of it here and there. And you can kind of scrunch it up and glue it. And I'm going to turn on my hot glue gun. And you know, if it's not frayed and it looks too sharp, you know, and like not really old, which it is old, you can just pull strings out and it'll kind of gather it a little bit. And then you can scrunch it. You know what else I got out? Because I have this and I have not tried it. And I don't know why I got it. I was thinking there was some project I needed it for, but let's see if this works for a nice clear glue. It was flowing before. I got it a while ago. I'm like, wow, that's impressive. You could also do like a nice seam binding here. Oh, that's cute. And if it doesn't stay, I'll just get my hot glue. And it gets going. I'm going to let that cover this here, and maybe I'll put that little guy too. That's cute. All right, so what else do we need, do you think? Hey, Jean, how are you? I love anything postage. Me too. Look at that, it's working. All right, let's add a little bit. See, usually I would use zip dry or Fabri-Tac, but this is working. I'm not sure. It's washable. I don't know how long it will hold, but you know, looks pretty good. That's cute. And then you could put a little saying here. Oh, I know what I was going to use. Susie gave me these a while ago, although that's kind of a lot of stamping, but I could stamp this on paper and then, you know, glue that on top. And that's just a little saying about love. I think that would be cute. So, of course, I have no white paper. Now, this is another thing. This is some paper from Frank Garcia. And I could cut these up and use that image or something from here. That little heart would be really cute. I don't want to ruin it. Actually, all of these little hearts are cute. And look at those little ducks, chicks. I love this paper. All right, and don't forget, I'm going out to Frank Garcia's in a couple weeks. So come and see me. It's in Upland, California. I have my ticket. I'm excited to go. We're going to be making 3 projects. I'm just roughly cutting this. This is not, see, there should be a die for this. And actually, there might be a die that will work with this in a couple of releases from now. Actually, next release. And it does other stuff too, but I'm not going to tell. It's going to be fun though. And I should tell you guys, I told the people last night, you know, I was talking about a trip to the UK, but it's not going to happen this time. It's just not working with, my husband's not able to come and drive me. And also the product's not going to be in on time. So it just, but we are postponing it. So it's not that it's not going to happen. It's just not going to be in the spring. All right. It's okay though, because I'm still coming. This is a napkin, which I thought might be kind of pretty. And what if we put that under here? That's kind of nice. And I think I will ink this a little bit. just to make it stand out. You know, I don't usually ink, but it does make things pop a little bit. I don't like the sound of it when people do it on lives. It just drives me crazy. Not as bad as a crinkling plastic bag, but kind of close. The other thing we could do is pop this up. And I don't know if I have any little things, but actually, if I have a little scrap of mat board, I like to use that. I don't even know if I have one of them nearby. Something is wrong in this world. I think this is cute. That kind of blends in a little, but that's okay. And I think I will pop this up. So, okay, I will consider this one done. Isn't that cute? I like it. What else do you think it needs? Anything? I was going to do this here. I think that might be too much, but you know what? This love would be okay. So maybe I'll just stamp that on here. Oh, wait a minute. Side 1, track 2. No. Wait, what about on here? Or one of these little? Yeah, that would fit. All right, I'm just gonna, this could be a mistake. It might work. Not too bad. Yeah, I could trim it. I'm not sure I love that, but just messing around, you know? Sometimes you just have to play with it a little bit. That could look like a little tag or a, you know, maybe like another little, that fills that space a little bit. And then we could use the, where did I put my stapler? Guys, I cannot find anything. It's way too clean. All right, I don't know. It's just. All right. I still think it's cute. That's not a lot of contrast, but maybe like that. I just flipped it over. It's still soft, but I think I will give that a little pop there. So I'm not totally done with this, but I like it. What do you guys think? Yeah, cute. Okay. All right. So wouldn't this be fun? Sneak peek is nice, but category of each helps with budgeting. Karen, I don't know what the I don't know what their prices are. Honestly, they keep changing. So I could tell you something now, but it might be wrong. So I think I will not go that route. I don't even remember, honestly, right this minute. Okay, this is cute too. So this would be, you know, you could decorate like the back of it, you know, with like something like this, or even put that and wrap it around to the back. I mean, these would all be fun little, if I was just doing these, I would get everything out and just go to town with it. The other thing you can do is take these little pieces that we made the other day. You know, that might be cute on here. And in here, I am going to have to, I think I will go ahead and glue this stuff down. Not sure if this is smart because it might just show the glue, you know, and stay. Oh, no, that doesn't look bad. Look at that. I'm going to have to use that more. I think I got it for the kids. This might be something that goes in slime. I don't know. Yeah, the snippets are fun. And, you know, that's a cute little size. It could go either way. It could go like that. And I could just kind of stick that down for now. And I also used it on this. I didn't, you know, go crazy with it because I wasn't sure how it was going to work. All right. Well, anyway, this is the idea for the little cards. And then you could mount this on an A2 card, and or, you know, when you're done, they could just take these out. Maybe it's a friend that likes to collect ATCs, and then they have like a little souvenir from Valentine's Day, and who knows? All right. So that's that. Now the next one that we're going to do uses similar stuff. So let me get that one out. Oh, little time. It's kind of like this, but not quite, because we're going to use the, actually I'm going to leave them here. Find it. This one is using the faux postage stamp die, and I started it, but I didn't finish, because this one fits on an A7 card. All right, so I might use that. It was good. I put these in those envelopes. These I got on Amazon, and they're nice for like small times when you're trying to gather stuff together. All right, now this, so what I did was I took some of the Frank Garcia paper and I die cut, my shape out like that. And now I'm going to tear this. So the way we do that is just kind of, some people tear, some people cut. Both are fine. Whatever you like to do. I like I don't know what it is. It's my wild nature wants to cut it. You know how wild I am. I was wild. I was a wild kid. No, not a wild kid, but wild in high school. But sneaky. Horrible. I was the oldest of 6 kids, so I had to rebel a little bit. So I had to always babysit, which I didn't want to do. I either wanted to be reading a book or talking to my friends and not watching my siblings. So it was bad. The worst was when we got together with all the cousins, and I had there were 26 cousins. So, and I was the oldest of them. So we would go to all these like picnics, and they'd say, Eileen, organize some activities for the children. And I'd be like, horrible child. Okay, so here is, this is what that stamp looks like. And it somehow perfectly came out in this little circle. So if you wanted, you could, punch this out and it would look like a stamp, a round stamp. I also did one that said $2, and then I did that little bird. I think it'd be fun to watercolor that with some ink. And then I had some other pieces here. I had some lace that I thought would be pretty. This is one of the seals. This was a mold that I had, and I just put luster wax on it, and I colored in the, little center on the back of it. So, but it would be pretty with like a little rhinestone or something. So, and then I had like some shapes, some hearts, and who knows where they went. They're over here somewhere. Oh, and then I thought maybe a little luster wax to go around the edge. So let's do that. Hi, Rosalind. Hey, Dorothy. As the oldest, you have to be bossy. That's true. That is true. Because they don't respect you, You don't show them who's boss. Yes, you're very wise, Dorothy. I didn't know that at the time. I was just a little stinker. This doesn't do a whole lot, but it just adds to the kind of gilt edge, vintagey feel to it. And if you wanted, you could get real mileage out of this if you tore them all apart and used them separately, and could make a whole card out of that, just kind of tear one out and center it on a page, and I think that'd be very cool. Now, I don't have a 5x7 card, but this will fit. And there's also another piece to the die that cuts out the outer, like a mat to it. So, I have that somewhere, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad I did this because I have something else I want to show you. All right. Yeah, I don't know where that. is. But, oh, here's the die. Yeah, so see, there's this piece that goes around the edge. So if you just laid this down, just this one piece, this will cut a mat that goes under here. So this was, our glue gun is hot. So, I don't know where I want to put that. I found a little pink heart that looked cute there, but I can always change things. That's kind of nice. Wasn't sure what to put there. That might be good. And then I could do my heart going down that way. All right, I think I will commit. Is this not on? Oh, shoot, I'm out of battery. Oh, well. Go to my other glue. My new discovery. All right, I want to do it so this guy is flying right. And what else? We've got this one. It's kind of nice there if I do a pink heart. You think? There? Or is it too much to have? You're older than dirt? What? You're not. Leslie, you do more stuff than me. You make me tired when I see all the stuff you do. You and Jeff. Good Lord, they're on the road again. They're doing this and that. They're going here, going to dinners, and maybe some. That might be nice. I think I want to find my heart, which I'm not sure where I put it. All right, this is almost done, but you know what? My new resolution, and I'm going to say that I don't do resolutions. My new goal is to post pictures of the finished product, because we do everything and then almost everything, and then there's never a final picture. I think I like that there. Not sure which is the front and back of this lace. And I wonder if I can put a little flower in there. Might be a little 3D. All right, I'm gonna call it a day on this one, but we got a good start. So I am gonna put up a picture of this finished card in the group, okay? Don't ask me when. I have to go take my laptop tonight. I might be in mourning. I am so nervous about leaving it at that place. All right, now I have another fun little project, and then I have a sample of something I made that we don't have time to do, but I wanted to show you. This is in the archive somewhere, and this is a cute little Valentine's card that I made with that piece that I used the other day, the layered hearts. I can't remember what we call them, journaling card hearts, but it is just a card. It goes like this, so you can, I don't know what you call it. It's maybe a Z fold. So this you can go like that and write in it. And isn't that fun though? It's not hard at all. And then I had used adhesive, and I had all these like little adhesive parts that were underneath. So I took some glitter and just sprinkled that in there with my finger. And I think that came out really pretty. Can you guys see that okay? Isn't that cool? Yes. Would love to see the final pictures. All right, I am going to post them. Do tell. Oh, Dorothy, what are you saying? Well, 3 folds for the craft roulette parameter this week. Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, now this is another one I wanted to show you, and I think it's ready to go. So this is good. So this was a piece of the double-sided adhesive that looks like double-sided adhesive. So I had a scrap left over, And this is really good because it's so strong that it will work as great as a stencil. It's really nice thickness for cutting a stencil. So what I did was I took my heart, oh, I happen to have everything ready to go. And the bonus is you have little adhesive hearts that you have kind of punched out, and you can stick these on somewhere and also add glitter or foil. So you're getting two uses out of this. This is my stencil. So what I'm going to do, and this is what I cut it from. This is the envelope folder and flowers. Got it in the Etsy store. This one I love because I think that's one of my favorite dies is this little pocket envelope. And then this is a file folder, 2 sizes of flowers, centers, and leaves. And then 3 of this, these 3 sizes. I thought this is one that I did, and I was going to put this on the front of a 6x6 card or use this as a stencil for 6x6. But I wanted to do a smaller one, so I wanted to stencil a little bag with hearts. So I'm going to peel the back off, if I can do that with my stupid nails. And you don't have to, you could just lay it on here, but it helps to have it sticking, especially to fabric. It likes to lift up. So you will get limited number of these, but you can do a couple. Uh-oh. All right, well then we'll go this way. All right. So I'm just peeling this off, and then I'm going to lay it on my little bag, however I want, stick it down. And this is a pretty pink, so I'm going to get this little brush here, and where's my release paper go? I'm just going to stencil it. So I like to get some ink and test it, make sure it's evenly distributed. And then I'm just going to lay it down here. And see how it sticks? I love it. And I'm going to give it a little coat, one coat, and then I'm going to go in and shade it a little bit. Isn't that fun? You can't really tell until we lift this up. These were some bags that I was with Debbie Fisher, and we were off looking for, I think when the loom came out, we were trying to find some little bags for kits and stuff, and these were like so cheap. And then they looked kind of bad because they were all wrinkled, they weren't in a bag or anything, and she took them home and ironed them all. She is so neat. And I was like, wow, these are great. So you don't want to get too close to the edge, although you could make a nice little border here because it doesn't seem like it's going to go, but then, so I'm just adding a little bit more, and I'm just shading this a little bit on either the top or the bottom. And these would be cute, like if you made like a pair of earrings or some kind of little treat. A little thing of chocolate. I'm getting a little heavy-handed now, but all right, so ready? This is pretty. This is all to new. Actually, this is so old, but it's great. All right, I'm gonna peel it. You should put some card inside the back. Yes, that is a good idea. I don't know if it'll go through. I feel like it's just sitting on the fabric, but I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, it's so cute. Look at how crisp that is. Isn't that fun? How fun. I love it. So you could do a ton of these really fast, and you could use that stencil over and over. After a while, it gets kind of lint on it. And but the other fun thing would be if you wanted to peel the backing off this and stick one of these on here and add some glitter, you know, you'd have to kind of rearrange your stencil to allow something to go in the middle. But anyway, I just thought these were cute. So guys, that's what we have for today. That was a lot of stuff. We've got a nice little card, which looks unfinished, but it will be done at some point. We have a little bag. This could even go in there. Wouldn't that be a great little bag for an ATC? I think that's so cute. And we have this, which will soon be a 5x7 card. And then we have our little bookmarks. Where did I put it? Right here. So there you go. Lots of projects. If you need something you have to make tonight, you can do it. All right? Okay. Well, thanks, Chris and Charlotta. I know, the bag is cute. You're late in town running errands with daughter. Oh, that's fun. Oh, there she goes, Glum. I told it yesterday on the video with Anne, so I'll tell you guys. There's one XL die, and there is one Biggs die. There's a stencil, a stamp, and a Thinlit. Okay? And it has to do with art. That sounds generic, but it's not. Okay, that's my hint. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. And happy Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll get on tomorrow and just say, maybe I'll show these off tomorrow. Okay? Maybe. We'll see. All right. Have a great night and a very happy Valentine's Day. And we will see you soon. Okay, guys? Now my mouse is buried and yeah, I'll have to do it on my phone because I'm not going to have my computer tomorrow. Ugh. Say a prayer. All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.